You know, I'm scrolling through my head because I moved repeatedly. I'll tell you one thing. Food for the poor, there's a strong religious aspect. And that's not in my life daily. And I questioned it initially. So why can't we just help the poor? And why does it have to be so much about religion? And it was explained to me that, look, the poor need hope. And you get hope through religion. And knowing there's a more powerful being that can take care of you. I got that. So, okay, I see why you're doing that with them. But I don't need that. Well, I come down and I see people that are spiritually rich. And I question, should I be doing more there? And there are a lot of great examples there. So I'm not saying it's changed my life, but this trip in particular, I've been on the bus, listening to conversations and scrolling through my head of, all right, what am I going to take from this and how might this change me? There's been so many powerful things where you get the message. You look in someone's eyes and you get the message. This is what I should be doing. This trip, that's what's been running through my head is I need more spirituality in my life, I believe. It would help me.
So I've always found that giving to others really paid off in huge ways, and it just became natural to give and to help.
We came down here to build classrooms, but what we're actually building is hope, which will outlast us all.
So many people that have so little are so thankful for anything that comes their way. And just really to know that somebody's out there that cares for them enough to show up. And I mean, I think 90% of life is showing up. So we showed up, it made a difference.
This classroom means opportunity. For these children, it's a door to a better life.
Food for the poor is not a joke. These classrooms will definitely make an improvement for the kids.
Like school definitely isn't my favorite thing to go to, but seeing how excited they are to go to school has made me appreciate what I have a lot more.
Nothing like giving back, man. Get a real good feeling.
It's good for our children to see how other people aren't as fortunate, but are spiritual and very happy people. It's not all about material goods. It's more about your relationship with God and just finding your spiritual peace.
For me, these people help me get grounded. It's almost selfish in some sense because I go away with new but very brief relationships that stick with me.
We're glad to be part of Food for the Poor. And the leadership there has always been accommodating to us, making us comfortable on these trips and thinking about all the things we don't think about. So we're fortunate to be associated with Food for the Poor.
When I was first introduced to Food for the Poor, I was at church. This is mid to early 90s. Frankly, I was in church for my kids. I thought I was leading by example and doing the right thing, but I was killing time in there. I wasn't doing what I should have been doing. But they had a visiting priest who represented Food for the Poor. And he told the story, and he told it succinctly about what, in his view, it meant to be a Christian and how to live your life. And he boiled it down to 4 basic principles. One of them was giving. If you can give, give. And he would say, I'm not going to tell you how much, that's an individual choice, but get in the habit of giving.
It's just so rewarding. That's my mission in life. Somebody helped me along the way, and I'm going to extend my hand back to help somebody else.
If I could describe this whole experience in one sentence, it would be, you receive more than you give.
But if you don't know where to give, I'll give you a suggestion. There's a group called Food for the Poor.
This visit changes one life. It's worth it. It's worth it.